Now, in yet another deplorable case of tree poisoning has come to light in Bengaluru. This is the third such incident of tree poisoning happening in 35 days' time. This latest incident has made it clear that the tree killers in the city are still on the prowl.
Third incident of tree poisoning in 35 days. Tree injected with toxic chemicals 12 times. In a News 9 impact, authorities visit spot, issue notice. Bengaluru's tree killers.
Massive awareness campaigns and initiatives about protection of environment seems to be having no effect on some apathetic people across Bengaluru, as the third case of poisoning a tree has now come to light from Malleshwaram. Right now, the tree which you are seeing has been poisoned by injecting toxic chemicals into its lower part to make sure that it dries up, and they have a reason, the person who's done this has a reason to chop down this tree. Right now we have with us the tree doctor himself, trying to make sure that this tree is revived and is saved from being chopped down, from dying and then from being chopped down. Let me just speak to the tree doctor himself and try and understand what exactly is happening here. So sir, tell us what exactly you're doing here and what has been done to this tree.
See, it's a third case in this 30th day actually. Last time you would have seen the TV name covered. There's a 42 holes and here is a 12 hole. They've drilled it actually. So what has happened is you can see all the holes here, like holes that has come, and the few this part, it's a dead wood has also come actually. To strengthening, I'm putting all the plaster of Paris. Before that, because of the infection, no, I'm already given orange oil and everything, so that is taken and treated. Now I'm giving complete a plaster of Paris here. So the artificial a support it's given to the tree, because you see this wood is already there and this is the dead wood that is coming out. So we have to completely strengthen. So tomorrow they should not give a reason that because of this one it will die and everything. So tree has a still life. So another 5 to 6 months I will try to revive this tree. There is no problem.
And how do you exactly get to know that a tree has been poisoned, and what exactly does happen here?
So nearly a decade now I handled all these aciding case and the poisoning case in Bengaluru. So I was knowing it. So it's clear cut, because on yesterday when I came, I pulled out a cover which I sent the image to you also, where you can see what the yellow color chemical was there. After pulling all this, but there was a small space where they kept that whole aciding thing into there. When I removed it, the smell was coming it actually. So that is a clear evidence, and whenever the first time we go, that is the indication, that smell of acid or something, we'll know that the tree has been aciding is done and everything.
While the first two cases are already in the court, this latest incident has made it clear that the tree killers in the city are still on the prowl.
Last evening I was walking over here and I saw here 12 holes here, and I felt that someone has done something for the parking space actually. Because in Malleshwaram it usually happens, wherever you see it happens. Because in Malleshwaram you won't get a parking space in front of their house, so they do something and they cut off the trees and they'll do like that.
After News 9 contacted the Deputy Conservator of Forest and alerted him about the incident, he immediately sent a Deputy Range Forest Officer to visit the spot and issue notice to the residents in the surroundings. Once it is clear who the culprits are, an FIR will be lodged against them.
We will take action against some residents. We'll register the FIR, discuss with our DCFO. Then only we will take action.
Despite FIR being lodged in the two previous cases, the rising number of cases of tree poisoning is a worrying sign.
This dangerous trend of poisoning trees, so just to make sure that cutting down trees and chopping them down obviously invite anger and fury of residents around. So what do? You just inject trees with toxic chemicals and poisons, and when they die down you have a reason to cut them down. That is what a few Bengalurians are doing, and this dangerous trend need to be cracked down as soon as possible. With camera person Ramu, Ashish Parikh for News 9 Bengaluru.